So Auntie got on national morning news doing all that crying and hooping and hollering, talking about going to space, and all you did was spend 10 minutes up there. You had us holding up the prayer request line, and all you did was spend 10 minutes up there. That's like a ride on the roller coaster at Calwins. Girl, they had us thinking that they was going to spend the whole weekend up there. Y'all spent all the 10 minutes. Listen, I waited in line for food longer than that. The whole time, all they did was take a little joyride to space. Listen, you would have thought there was some astronauts that they left up there that they just brought back home not too long ago. So correction, y'all, 10 minutes was the actual commute to get them up there. They only spent like 60 seconds up there. So the whole time you had me on the prayer request line praying for y'all safety, because you look like you didn't even want to go to begin with. Girl, you look like you needed to blink twice for help. It looked like they was forcing you to go, but that's neither here or there. You had me wasting my time, God's time, and all y'all did was spend 60 seconds up there. Moral of the story is, just don't be taking no joyrides to space and wasting everybody's time. All y'all did was spend 60 seconds up there.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lucy. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Happy Easter. It's Easter weekend. As you guys can see, today's title, we're talking about these women, especially Katy Perry. She's getting so much backlash for going to space. It's crazy to me and how much things are just coming around of Katy Perry. I've never knew in my life that Katy Perry was such a... Yeah, I've never heard anything about Katy Perry until now, because I guess this going to space is just bringing out so much stuff now from like the past and everything, and everybody's just talking about Katy Perry this, Katy Perry that, Katy Perry almost killed somebody, Katy Perry. I didn't know about it. It's crazy, just going to space. Everybody's like, yeah, these women did not need to do any of that. And I guess it was only 10 minutes of going to space. You guys have seen it all around us. It's been a week since this stories came out. And I just wanted to talk about it with you guys. It's crazy. 10 minutes? Is that even going to space, honestly? 10 minutes. Money will buy happiness. Money will buy you anything. Money will buy you just a little view around the... ozone into space, and then they call that space, you know. I guess just going outside the earth, that's good enough, you know. So yeah, so these women are getting so much backlash for just claiming that they went to space or calling themselves astronauts for, you know, going to space. So let's watch all the backlash they're getting from this. And me, honestly, my opinion, it does not matter. So let's watch other people's opinion, because it's way funnier than what I'm about to say. Because honestly, people have so much to say, and I'm all here for it, because this is crazy. This is really crazy.
Billionaire women going on Jeff Bezos' spaceship for 11 minutes, coming back and then saying the most insufferable shit is so America coded. The country is on a fast track to fascism, and I'm supposed to give a shit about Katy Perry's midlife crisis. This woman came back and said, oh my god, we're all connected, we're all love, Earth is all together, we're all one. Well, people can't even fucking afford eggs. Like, talk about being separated from reality.
I hope they can see the unity that we modeled and replicate that, and understand that we weren't just taking up space, we were making space for the future. And for me, like Gail said, this wasn't a ride, it wasn't a destination, it was a journey, and it was a supernatural one.
What are we doing?
People are saying it's an Uber ride. They took an Uber ride. Even Uber rides are longer than what they took. So this is so funny. And the fact that she said that we're making space. We're not taking up space, we're making space. And you guys don't know, like, they're also hurting the earth too. Them just going to space, they're hurting the earth. So yeah, but let's keep watching.
Everyone space.
Oh.
Fuck everyone on that spaceship, and I know some of y'all are gonna come at me for coming at Amanda Nguyen, but it's not my fault that she went on a spaceship full of whack billionaires. That's not my fault. Real astronauts who work their asses off at NASA are getting their names completely removed. NASA is getting underfunded. Presidency doesn't even believe in that kind of stuff. You're telling me that billionaires are taking up space from women who are actually in STEM. I'm supposed to sit here and be happy over Katy Perry's fucking life realization? Give me a break. But know what you think? Leave a comment down below. Make sure you follow me for more news updates like this.
Yeah, we're gonna follow. And honestly, Yeah, why don't they take the money they're using to just for the little 10 minute they're going to space, they can donate to actually NASA and help those women to do more research about space and stuff like that. I don't understand why we're so disconnected from that. I understand the ceremony, they can do whatever they want with it. I feel like, we all want to learn about the space. We all are interested. This is not just for us, it's for the future. If I was, I'm gonna use this as me. If I was like a famous person, I'll probably use that money if I'm really interested in space, maybe like donate to like NASA, or especially since they're underfunded, maybe donate to them so they can do more research just in case with everything going on with the earth, maybe we can be able to go there one day and live there. I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's what I will use the money for, or just help what's going on earth right now. Just help the whole natural disaster thing with everything that's going on right now on earth. We can use that money to do so much work down here, and just I don't know. I know it's their money. I know they can do whatever they want with it, but honestly, are we really that like clueless and like closed-minded and selfish? I feel like it's a little bit selfish. I get it. Like I said, it's their money, but that's just being really selfish. There's people really struggling here, and we're just using that money for a little 10 minutes. Guys, it's only 10 minutes. They didn't sleep there. They didn't experience the whole space thing. Like me, honestly, personally, right? I am not calling that going to space. They didn't go to space. It's like taking an airplane. They could have just taken an airplane. That's not, I know it's not the same thing, but that's not going to space, in my opinion. I get it. It's their money, but anyways.
No, like, I'm so sorry, but I actually don't give a fuck that you went into space. I actually don't give a fuck that you went into space. Dare I say it? I actually think I kind of hate you. I kind of hate you for going into space. Like, genuinely, not to be the friend that's too woke, but how much CO2 did you just burn? How many billions of dollars did you just spend that could have gone to climate change? And you come down from your 30-second fucking orbit in space, and you kiss the ground and you say, we need to thank Mother Earth. We need to save the planet. You just burnt so much fucking CO2. You're also doing fucking company promo for like the world's worst billionaire, one of the world's worst billionaires.
Oh, by the way, did I warn you? There's so much curse words into this video. I don't curse, but the people here in this video, they're cursing a lot. So if you don't like curse words, don't watch this video. But there's so much curse words. I should have given you a warning way before that. But yeah, if you don't like curse words, there's a lot of it in here. And I'm still trying to figure out how to like bleep out the curse words, but let's keep watching.
And you're coming down here to lecture us on climate change. You literally just tore a new hole in the ozone layer. Like, you literally did it by yourself. And like, it actually really irritates me, billionaires in general, like all of them collectively, and I'm including Katy Perry in that, because like, why are we doing this? I have to use paper straws, I have to recycle, I have to sometimes not eat meat on Monday and Tuesdays, and I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it because the planet's fucking burning. You can fuck off to space. You can do an album promo in space for 30 seconds, come down, kiss the planet, we need to save Mother Earth. Like, actually, fuck off. Fuck off. It's shitty. Like, what are we doing right now?
Yeah, like seriously, I agree with it. What are we doing? Who is this for? Are we just doing this just because we have money? We can tell people, oh, I have this so much money, so I can do this. Us humans are so like disconnected. We're so, once we become famous, like literally, I think Katy Perry didn't grow up famous. Most of these people, they didn't grow up with money, so they know how it is to be on the bottom. So I don't understand what made them so disconnected to just not be relatable anymore, not even have like some type of sympathy with what's going on with Earth. It's not just affecting like the poor people, it's affecting everybody. It's affecting our future generations to what's going on right now. So why can't we, like, as collective human race, and just do better and stop wasting resources and putting the resources to good use, you know? So I don't understand where like the disconnection comes in. Like, once you become famous, you just take the reality out of it, and everything is just me. I don't understand where that comes in. If you know, in the comment section down below, let me know how does this happen in the human brain? You just forget everything. Does money really make us just disconnected from this earth, from this world? I don't know. I get it. You're surrounded by millionaires. You're surrounded by people within your community or whatever. But there's TVs that's showing you what's going on. There's news that's talking to you and showing you what's going on. So I don't I don't get it, you know? And did you guys see that video of her like singing What a Wonderful World? After going to space, now she's like, I love the earth. I love the earth. Let's do more for the earth. Like, really? After doing all that, now you're saying you love the earth? I wonder what happened in there, honestly. It's crazy.
Y'all want to know the real reason, the real point of them making a big spectacle, talking about they going up yonder, up to the clouds, through the clouds? Do you want to know the real reason? Deception. Y'all don't find it weird that in this specific hour, in this specific time, with everything that we have going on, all of a sudden, out of all of the years that we've been on this earth, there has never been such a large push to go into space like this. We've heard people talking about, we've heard stories, 11 minutes, 5 minutes. That makes absolutely no sense. It is predictive programming, okay? It is falseness. It is witchcraft. It is deception. Because we all know that there is a firmament. If we don't know that, I don't know what to tell people. They want us to believe so bad. Just like them people that was stuck up there. All of a sudden, ain't nobody else stuck up there. They want us to believe so bad that this is a real thing. They want us to believe so bad. I just don't understand. One thing that cannot be explained, and maybe I'm not into tech, so I can't really go into depth with that, but there was no pilots that was conducting it. It was just them on this ship. So you mean to tell me it floated into space, and of course technology was probably orchestrating it, and it just came down regularly and normal? You really want to tell us that? You really want us to believe that? In that small little capsule, that it was guided by all technology and nothing went wrong? We can't even breathe up there. So how do you... This is... Don't even... 1 + 1 is what? Nobody knows the real purpose of them even doing this. My thing is, if you go do it, why you just didn't go ahead and do it? Why does it have to be a big spectacle? Why did the world need to know that this is what y'all was doing? Because there is...
Yeah, honestly, girl, nobody knows why they went there in the first place. It's just all business. It's all business. Just because somebody with extra money can be able to build a spaceship and have some, extra money, and then they're just doing this for all business. And there's nothing they're getting out of this. It's not serving anybody a purpose or anything. So all this, they're just doing it. It's all just nonsense. It's all nonsense. It's not helping anybody. It's not helping our planet Earth. So we're just wasting resource. Like I keep saying, we're wasting resource. I don't know, but when she said witchcraft, that was just reaching out too far. Yeah, it's not witchcraft. Let's not scare people into like this is like a big thing. I don't think it's witchcraft or anything. That's my opinion. I don't like when people overly like think something. They're just making a big deal out of it, trying to scare, especially people who are like religious. They're gonna be like, oh, it's witchcraft. No, it's just like technology is improving and people just are being able to do more. So, and they have money and they're like, if we can do more, why not do more? So that's exactly what this is. They have their money, so they're like, why not? Let's go out of space. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
Does Katy Perry know that other women have been to space before? I don't know that she knows that. I think she might think she's the first. There's this air.
I don't think any of them know that they're the first. They're like, oh, this is inspiring. We're helping there's the little girls out there who are watching us and they're getting inspired. Yeah, they're probably getting inspired to be famous and have so much money so they can be able to do whatever they want. Just waste the resource. I think that's where the inspiration is coming from. But I don't think they're getting inspired for you to going out of space. There's so many women who have gone out of space. So I don't think that's where the inspiration is coming from. That's how I'm getting inspired. I'm like, shoot, if I have extra money, I can be able to do whatever I want. That's what this is, right? Money speaks. Money do anything. You have money, you can do anything. That's what this is. That's all I'm saying,
air of we as this group of super rich women, we're going to space to show that a girl can do it too. Yeah. Why is this a feminist endeavor? So many women have been to space. So many women have been to space. The first woman to go to space went to space in like 1963 or something like that. Also, Katy Perry, why do you think that this is something that we, and I don't like to speak for all women, but in this moment I will, why do you think that's something we ask of you? We don't. I'm going to speak for all women and say that we don't. Katy Perry, we're good. Katy Perry and Gail, what is this? It's so offensive to me. In addition to offensive to us on Earth, it's also offensive to me to all the other female astronauts. So many of them. It's so offensive to be like, yeah, for women, we've done it. We're doing it all the time. What? Stop.
And the fact that those women work so hard to improve themselves that they can be able to do it. You know how it was so hard for them to even be taken serious that they can be able to do the same thing men were doing. So what they're doing is light work. It's just money. Their money. They're just waving their money. And then the technology is improving. That's why they could be able to go on space. If the technology was the same back then, the richest people would have still gone to space. It's nothing new. It's nothing serious. But let's just not take so much credit away from those women who work so hard for these women now to go to space. You know what I mean? They work so hard to do it that they can be able to just wave their money nowadays to go to space. You know what I mean? So the fact that the thing that's making me mad, they're taking credit away. I feel like they're taking credit away from those women who work so hard, which they're not doing the same work. Like I'm saying, they're not doing the same work. When astronauts go to space, they are doing researches, they're figuring things out. They're there for days and months. We all saw those astronauts stay stuck in space for more than 6 months, I believe. I don't know exact time, but they were stuck there for a pretty long time. So yeah, let's not take credit for that. They're away from their family for a long time, just doing research and stuff like that. And they're so underfunded, like I said. They still can't do what they need to do. So all that money could have been in really good use.
Probably wondering, like everyone else, why they sent those women into space. They were advertising to other rich people so they could sell trips to space. So here's who's going to be on the next flight, direct from Blue Origin's page: Tom Cruise, Kendall Jenner, Young Thug, James Winston. It's the new flex of the elite, so that they can say that they went to space. A deposit for one of these seats is $150,000. That's just a deposit. But we all knew that. We all knew that them marketing this to us as being elite for women and so inspirational was a ploy. We saw through that because none of us saw this as inspirational for women. We knew there was something to this, and that's what it is. They're trying to now sell trips to space so that rich people can flex on each other. They really thought that you were dumb enough to go along with their narrative that they were just trying to be inspirational for women. You know what would be an inspiration for women? Taking that money and helping human trafficking victims. Yeah, oh, but you're not going to do that, are you? No, you're not going to give to nonprofits. You're not going to help nonprofits that put all of their life into that. No, you're going to be an inspiration in space. It's alarming that you can go into space and look down at Earth and not think, wow, there's so much war and devastation and sadness on Earth. What can I do to fix this? What can I do to help humankind? I even think about that when I'm up in a plane looking down at Earth. But that wasn't their takeaway. Their takeaway was, this is an inspiration for women. And Katy Perry's like, this is all about love. There's so much love inside, and you only find out how much love you have when you launch. That was a direct quote. They're playing in our faces.
Yeah, this is all for the rich people. This has nothing to do with us. And the thing is, why are we surprised they're doing this? The celebrities tend to do this all the time. Like I said before, they're disconnected from reality, I feel like. Although there's TVs, there's news of what's going on, but they're still, at the end of the day, they can never relate to us. Once you're rich, that A-list celebrities, I feel like you will never be able again to relate to any of us, in my opinion, unless everything was taken away from you and I have to start all over again. Other than that, you're up there. And people don't realize they're up there, you know? nothing can happen to them. Yeah, this is all for celebrities. This is just for them to enjoy it or whatever. I wasn't really looking forward to this. I didn't think it was a big deal. It was not like anything new, anything special to me. Literally, I'm doing this because I only saw it on my TikTok For You page, and I was like, oh, they actually did go to space. Okay, they actually did go to space. Oh, okay. Anyways, and I never knew Katy Perry got so much backlash. I just thought she stopped making music and stuff like that, and I guess she was there to promote her new album. I thought she completely stopped making music. So interesting. I'm like, oh, okay, there's so many things that I'm learning just making this video. I'm like, oh, cool, interesting. But anyways, guys, that is all I have for the video. But before we end this video, I have some funny little videos they're making about this whole thing. And I'm like, these are the funniest thing. Of all things, these are really funny. I'm like, everything, just this is why I love TikTok, because TikTok is never serious, and they just like to make fun of everything. When everybody else is taking it so seriously, so some people just be like, guys, let's just have fun with it, let's have fun with it. We can't do anything about it. We don't have as much money they do, so let's just have fun with it. And I love people for this. I love
Okay, where's the paparazzi?
How did you go to the toilet while you're up there?
I have one of those toilet pads. I often use them in the car. It's kind of gross.
And what did you learn about yourself in those 3 minutes in space?
I feel super against love. It's so disgusting. I realized this in space. And it showed me you have to throw up the love that's inside of you.
I love stuff like that. Honestly, this is why I'm on TikTok, because when everything is going really bad, people are just throwing their money away. You have stuff like this at the end of the day to just laugh at and just forget about everything, These are so funny. People being silly. But anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section down below your take on this. Are we just wasting resources, or do you think people, if you had this money, if someone's like, yeah, man, just pay me like, what is it, $10 million, you can go to space for like 10 minutes or whatever, yeah, the deposits, just pay me the money and you can go to space. Would you be able to do it, or would you be one of those people who's like, nah, let's put it to something else, let's use it for something else, we got more bigger problems to deal with? So what kind of person are you? And let me know your take. Are we overly like blowing this out of proportion? You think it's not a big deal? Let me know everything, your thought, everything. Let me know in the comment section down below. Anyways, that is all I have for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and happy Easter weekend. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.